Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
2015. The federal government, led by the Minister of Interior Abdulrahman Dambazo, met with the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria in Kebbi State, offering them the sum of 100 billion naira over 2 years to stop the kidnapping in the country. The meeting lasted over 4 hours on Friday as negotiations dragged on, with the association initially asking for 160 billion naira. The minister said that the strategy was part of the steps needed to tackle insecurity in the country as prescribed by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. The headsman crisis has risen since 2015 after Muhammadu Buhari became president. Their rampage has spread not only in the north but also throughout the southern zones of the country. The killings by the headsmen has led them to be tagged the fourth most dangerous and deadly terrorist group in the world by the World Terror Index. The acting Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, who was also at the meeting in Kebbi State, added that over 1,000 people have been killed and many more kidnapped in Kaduna. However, he said that this intervention was necessary to bring the criminals to book. The Kebbi State Governor Atiku Bagudu said hosting the meeting in his state shows the seriousness of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration in tackling the security challenges in the country. Responding, the president of the association, Alhaji Muhammad Kirua, said the meeting would serve as a foundation for peace between the Fulani headsmen and farmers and among Fulanis themselves.
Yes, welcome this evening as we join Simon with me in the studio. Let us just introduce ourselves for 2 seconds. With me in the studio, this is me, Biafra Voice 247, and with me in the studio is Biafra Battle Cry. And then I'm here also with Mazi Ajere, Pastor Vam Vam.
Umuchineke, we're moving forward. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mazi son, are you there?
Nothing is stopping us. We are going forward. Forward ever and backward never.
Yes.
Everyone, the fire must continue until we get to our destination. Newo Biafra.
Ebo. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Battle Cry. Thank you for joining us in the studio. May God bless you. God bless Mazi Nadigan. Thank you.
Put in.
I greet you, Vam Vam Vam. So I greet you too.
Would seem to suffer some disabilities still. In fact, those disabilities they see as punishment, continued punishment for participating in the war. And in a country where we're all striving to forget the past and move forward to a brighter future, this constant reminder, this constant punishment, this constant reproach inhibited the Igbo through participation in Nigerian body politic. They would like to feel that in Nigeria they could aspire to any position. They would like to feel that there are no limitations to their contributive capacity in Nigeria. They would like to feel that they could be appreciated fully in Nigeria. They would like to feel that they could be honored in Nigeria for their contribution. In short, the Igbo would like to feel that one day an Igbo could become president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So if you are thinking that Shetima that Boko Haram were arrested in Shetima's house, I want to open your eye today. I want everybody to come here and see what I'm about to do. The other man was talking about telecommunication, that the kidnappers are kidnapping and they are using telephone to make call and demand for ransom. And nobody is talking about Pantami. Nobody, because he is now hiding. Pantami have remained silent. You know how they do. Once they know that they have something, they will be operating in silently. But he don't need to make noise. So long as he's doing his job very, very effectively, he don't need to talk. He don't need to parade himself. I'm the minister giving speeches. No, he don't need to come publicly and do something. Have you seen Pantami in the public to do anything? No, he is laying low key because he knows that our eyes are very red. So Pantami is now operating on low key. That's all he need. He don't need all these paparazzi and all that, because he knows, he knows that the torchlight will be on him. So now ask yourself, when you are talking about security, when you are talking about kidnappers, bandits, like the terrorists kidnapping people in our land and demanding ransom, who is in charge of the communication? Pantami. Pantami is a known terrorist. Are you all not aware of it? Pantami is in charge. But they are not talking about Pantami. So I want you to understand that this Islamic State is in charge of Nigeria.
Nigeria, on a daily basis, witness the impunity which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who share ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria.
To open an investigation specifically into the wide-scale and systematic killing of the civilian population, and most notably targeting the indigenous people of Biafra.
Clear that now we
I'm just mind blown to be able to speak to Biafrans directly, and I can't wait to meet you directly, face to face, to touch, to hug, to shake your hand for being brave. But you know, I have to say that my motivation simply comes from the fact that the world doesn't talk about it, but almost every day, people are murdered in Biafra. Whether in the hands of Boko Haram or radical Fulanis and more. How can I be silent? Tell me, how can I be silent when I know that every day human beings are being murdered in Biafra? This is unthinkable, and it's for me, it's simple, because I treat the Igbos like my brothers, sisters, mothers, and fathers. So I cannot be silent when my family is hurt. In the same way, I cannot be silent when Biafra is bleeding. That's very simple for me. So I have to say that yes, we are family. And yes, when Biafra is suffering, I will speak up. I see that no one is doing that. I see that, when lives are lost in Africa, no one is talking about it. How come? This is...
Assalamu alaikum. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in the DSS custody? An order has been given from the court to the government that Nnamdi Kanu should be returned back to Kenya, and he should be compensated with a sum of 500 million naira, but he is still in their custody. Why? Why? we don't abide by the rules and regulations given to us. If we are to of the southeast and the northerners, because we the northerners are the ones being affected. Why? Because not I blame them. See, there is no way I will blame the southeast if they think of having their own nation with the way things are going, with the way our, let me say it that way. If you are making us look, I never for once loved the southeast. The only thing I had for them then was hatred, but I came to realize that this is not how it's supposed to be. Then let the government do what is right. Been given a order is an order. Let's abide that order, not bringing in discrimination, bringing about tribalism. Oh, come on. That is not what we are out for. And that is why we will keep fighting till what we are looking for is achieved. Please, this man should be returned back to Kenya because he was kidnapped to this place. If I was being kidnapped,
you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this particular Liberation Live broadcast today, the 27th day of March 2023. Today we are going to take this particular awareness for Biafra liberation a little bit step forward as we continue to analyze and bring to you the impunity going on in Nigeria against Biafra people, and the reason for you, if you are not yet supporting the liberation of Biafra, the need for you to support this movement for a quicker liberation of Biafra this year. If you are watching from the Twitter, we urge you to join our Enter Biafra. As you are joining Enter Biafra, hit the like button. The like button is flashing with the heart. Just click on the heart and you register your like on the video. If you want to scroll down to the comment, to read comment, just click on the green icon, green and black icon, which says latest comment. Click on it and it's going to change from green to red. And then after that, you can be able to scroll up and down the comment section. If you look at the comment section, you are going to understand that there is a little bit improvement. You can see the time of your comment added to it, because a lot of people requested that they need to see the time of comment and all that. Now you can see the time of comment. So we are still putting a finishing touch on the platform. And then the super chat is working very well. There is still this heart and all this glowing stuff on the super chat. When you super chat, when you make a super chat, it is going to appear to the screen for everybody to see, and then something can happen and you can choose whatever that you want to support the particular broadcast with your super chat. It's going to give you some special kind of glowing images or heart, as the case may be. And so we will be making this kind of introduction for those who are just joining us for the very first time, because a lot of people are joining every day. So get yourself acquainted to the website, and we're also going to receive call today. For you to be part of the call, you must watch from the Enter Biafra, and there is no telephone number to call. You only have to click on the mic sign beside the video, beside the super chat. Click on it, and a new menu will open. You click on this message, and it is going to open call, and then you can place call on that. If you want to join us on video, you can click on the video and it will take you directly to the studio. So we have come this evening to continue to create awareness why we must leave Nigeria and why it must be this year. And today we come with the roadmap, also how the 594 Boko Haram members were released, and how they are abducting our teenagers, young people, women, molesting them, dehumanizing them in Biafra territory. So if you are watching from Twitter, we urge you to come and join, so that you are going to be part and parcel of this particular platform. This platform was built for Biafra people to be able to watch, so that nobody is going to control what we do here. Nobody is going to censor what we do here. We bring evidences to you, bring images to you, and you see it live and direct. All right, if you're watching from Twitter, you have to excuse us now. Come and click on the link and come to channel 2. And you're going to open this link and watch the broadcast live and direct. Thank you. All right, without wasting any of your time, we are going to start and go straight to the business. And here we go.
We begin in Gombe State, where a new batch of 594 former Boko Haram members have completed the federal government's deradicalization, rehabilitation, and reintegration program called Operation Safe Corridor. After the taking of oaths of allegiance to the Nigerian state, the Chief of Defense Staff charged the graduating clients to be advocates of peace and justify the second chance given to them. Lanre Adeyemi reports.
For the past 7 years, Operation Safe Corridor continues to be an effective tool in the fight against insurgency in northern Nigeria. The multi-agency program is graduating 594 former members of the Boko Haram terrorist group. They refer to them as clients. They have completed months of intensive physical, mental, social, and psycho-spiritual therapy.
I am confident that based on the therapeutic interventions this set of clients have undergone, they are better citizens from when they initially arrived the DRR camp, and accordingly, sir, are certified fit for graduation and subsequent reintegration to their respective communities.
The uniqueness. I want you all to understand the name that they call them, okay? They say they are their clients. Let us go back a little bit.
We begin in Gombe State, where a new batch of 594 former Boko Haram members have completed the federal government's deradicalization, rehabilitation, and reintegration program called Operation Safe Corridor. After the taking of oath of allegiance to the Nigerian state, the Chief of Defense Staff charged the graduating clients to be advocates of peace and justify the second chance given to them. Lanre Adeyemi reports.
For the past 7 years, Operation Safe Corridor continues to be an effective tool in the fight against insurgency in northern Nigeria. The multi-agency program is graduating 594 former members of the Boko Haram terrorist group. They refer to them as clients.
They refer to them as client. They refer to them as client. For the past 7 years, you have witnessed Nigeria state releasing, educating, and empowering Boko Haram members. In the last 7 years, we have witnessed the worst military barbarism. You have witnessed the worst terrorist attack. You have witnessed the worst impunity because the military are shielding terrorists. Do you know the reason? Because most of the commanders here who are teaching and claiming they have repented are now allegiance to them. Most of the commanders in the southern Nigeria have sworn allegiance to them. So after they train them, they release them to society, they recruit them into the Nigerian military police, civil defense, and so on and so forth. And when they give them guns, they disperse them to Biafra land. And what they do is to the attack terrorists could not do, while on rag cloth, they will come with military camouflage to Biafra land and execute it. Some of you will be wondering why your villages are being burnt, why you are being killed, why people are being abducted for no reason. Is because the people that are doing them were actually ex-Boko Haram members. Nigeria government, Nigeria military are lacking men. So they know people are no longer joining the military, not from the southeast, not from the south-south, not from the entire south. There is shortage of men. So what they do is to hire even foreigners and give them uniform to come to Biafra land and fight. And for that reason, everything called the rules of engagement has disappeared in the face of the earth, especially in Nigeria. The military do not have what we call the rules of engagement, because when you see them, they train them for just 6 months and they give them guns, and the idea is to go and make sure they destabilize the southeast, south-south, and the majority part of the Biafra land, like they have done in other places in the Middle Belt. So when you hear them calling them client, Mazi Simon Ekpa have been discharged. They are not releasing him. Today, as you see them releasing Boko Haram members, which have killed many Nigerians, this is what they do to Biafra women. This is what they do to Biafra women. This is what they do to Biafra women. Look at the way he matched the woman. Look at the way he assaulted the woman. Look at the way he used his leg to march on the woman just to break her feet. This is happening in 21st century or in this 2023. Why Boko Haram is wearing nice white clothes, being pampered, recruited, and being paid salary and all that. Biafra woman, this woman is from Delta. Delta is in Biafra land. And according to the story, they wanted to arrest her son. The son was not around, and they have to now capture the mother of a person. The mother don't know what crime the son have committed. Now the son is not available. They have to now capture the woman, and this woman returning back to life or back to the family alive is not guaranteed. And when we talk, some people will say we are inciting violence. We are talking, and now no reasonable leader from Biafra land will give us, will give voice for the defense of this woman. Nobody. But they all have seen the video. They all have watched it. And you have not seen any media condemning it. You have not seen anybody writing petition against it. But when Simon Ekpa will rise up, because she's a Biafra woman and needs to be defended. When Simon Ekpa will rise up now and decide to do something, that is when everybody will begin to write petition. Have you seen how wicked the people are? Now tell me, if this woman is your mother, how will you take it? How will you take it? Look at what a man did. Look at the way he stepped on her. Look. A deliberate torture. Look at it. If this woman is your mother, what will you do? Do you see the reason? Do you see the reason some people will carry gun and look for policemen? Do you see the reason some individual will wake up in the morning and they will carry gun and they will be hunting for policemen? Do you understand? Because some of their mothers, their siblings has been killed, just like this. Maybe this woman will never return back. The luck she has was because somebody recorded it. If there is no video, nobody knows anything about her. She's gone. But I want you to understand, when you see people burning police station in Biafra land, it has nothing to do with Biafra. When you see people gunning policemen down, it has nothing to do with Biafra. But you see, it is because of these particular atrocities being meted on Biafra people, being meted on Ndi Igbo. Those who are direct victims will pick up arms and they will be ready to do anything to get at the police. And that's exactly what is happening. And it is not going to stop. Now, this is the Boko Haram that have killed military, killed police, killed soldiers, killed everybody, being pardoned and released, while Mazi Simon Ekpa is still in DSS dungeon.
They have completed months of intensive physical, mental, social, and psycho-spiritual therapy.
I am confident that based on the therapeutic interventions,
and whenever they want to do this impunity, they will bring Igbo man. This man talking here that looks like some mixed, because it doesn't even look like Igbo man, But this man talking here is an Igbo man. So they have to bring Igbo man to give a speech. So that when, it will not be Muhammad and Gaddafi. So that any day we are going to discuss it, they will tell you, after all, Igbo man is one of them, training them. Do you understand? The man you see here, this fair man here is an Igbo man, according to the name, because anything is possible. We don't know.
This set of clients have undergone. They are better citizens from when they initially arrived the DRR camp, and accordingly, sir, are certified fit for graduation and subsequent reintegration to their respective communities.
The uniqueness of the program stems from the comprehensive package, which encompasses not only the psychosocial and psychospiritual needs of the ex-combatants.
From Niger to Sokoto, Kebbi to Kogi, these clients are from across northern Nigeria.
From across northern Nigeria, they are releasing Boko Haram. But in Biafra land, this is what they are doing to 9-year-old boy or 11-year-old boy. I want everybody to watch it.
They don't come carry Kamsi. They don't come carry Kamsi. Hey, God. They don't come kidnap Kamsi. Nigeria, what is wrong with this country? Ah, God. You see what they are doing to Mama Kamsi? You see what they are doing to Mama Kamsi? This is not fair. This is not fair. This is not fair. This is not fair. They don't kidnap Kamsi. They don't kidnap Kamsi. God. They don't kidnap Kamsi. They don't kidnap Kamsi. See as Kamsi's siblings are crying. See you. See you. Can you just imagine?
Why they are kidnapping, molesting, and bringing everlasting trauma to this young boy who is age 10 or something. They are releasing Boko Haram here.
3 of them are from Niger Republic and 1 is from the Republic of Chad.
The Boko Haram that the Nigeria government have released, 3 of them is from Niger Republic. Why 1 of them is from Chad? They even extended the heart of fellowship to across the border Boko Haram members captured in Nigeria. While in Biafra land, in the southeast, this is how they treat our children. Give them mental, make them to have mental trauma that they may never recover. Even if you release this boy tomorrow, he has been traumatized, which needed a very serious therapy to overcome.
Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine? They are going, This is not fair. 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 God. This is not fair. Hi. You can see what is going on here. Can see what is going on. See, the world must hear this. The world, we just there on our own. You see what is going on. Makamsi, where are you going? Makamsi. You can see them, You can see them. They are going with God. Why is this country like this? So somebody cannot stay in peace again. Somebody cannot do something in peace again. You can see what is going on here. You can see.
Now, that is how they treat the children of.
The Chief of Defense Staff wants these clients to justify the second chance given to them.
They are giving them trophy. Nigeria government is giving Boko Haram members trophy. Trophy. You know what I mean? They give them trophy.
I believe you have acquired so many knowledge while at this camp. So I urge you to use this knowledge and also use your contact to call on your former colleagues, but it's those that are still in the bush, to surrender.
You must brace up for the challenges ahead. Some of you will encounter resentment and rejections in your communities, but I can assure you that if you remember and practice everything you've learned in this camp during the last 6 months, you will surmount these challenges.
The highlight of the graduation ceremony is a heart-touching apology by a client on behalf of his colleagues.
And we will definitely not disappoint him. That what he has done, he will never regret it. We will be the good ambassadors of these very facilities wherever we find ourselves.
They will be the good ambassadors of these various facilities, and they are clapping for them. But Mazi Simon Ekpa is in DSS dungeon. Mazi Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. And many of them that have been recruited into Nigeria Army or have been given appointment to serve in one place or the other, like the one that happened in one of the northern states, where the guy was given appointment to work in government house. He still carry gun to go to do kidnapping and banditry. He come and still work in the government house. He carry gun, and he even recruited more of the police and the security agent in the government house to also work with them. Did you people not watch it? They claim they arrested him. He confessed and he said he's sorry. So he used the opportunity to penetrate the government. So most of these people you see today, they say they represent Boko Haram. They are on a mission. The mission is infiltrate, capture, and conquer. And that is exactly why the Afghanistan you see today is what it is. I want us to listen to the story of Afghanistan and how it has changed everything here.
Fellow Nigerian, in search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyaram Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attack. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. They were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is #1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is #3, second to Iraq.
And then, thank you very much. That's Afghanistan. I want you people to understand that today, as a result of the Taliban taking over Afghanistan, before they took over Afghanistan, there were no repentant Taliban being released by the Afghanistan government. There were no repentant Taliban. There were no de-radicalized Taliban. But the military of the Taliban were secretly swearing allegiance to the Taliban. And they fought from the inside, and they captured the government, and they overthrew the government of Afghanistan. Today, after they have overtaken and overthrown the government of Afghanistan, coming and starting from Finland, the situation of Afghanistan has worsened from what it used to be. And for that reason, the immigration in Finland has updated their asylum procedure specifically for Afghan citizens. And that is what I want to show you today. So now, if you do not rise up to fight to defend and free Biafra and get your freedom, the highest thing you can get is asylum somewhere in Finland, asylum somewhere in Germany, asylum in America, asylum in the United Kingdom. Because the people that are shouting and trying to salvage Nigeria will benefit more when the terrorists control the country. I don't know whether that is what they are thinking. And when you talk like this, they say you are making hate speech. Like one man is telling me, oh, Simon, I followed you for 3 years. You are making hate speech. You know. And so this teaching I am doing now is, according to some people, speech. But people were living in Afghanistan today, they run over them. And the highest they will get, for those who manage to come to Finland, though, because not everybody will travel from Afghanistan to Finland. Those who make it to travel to Europe and find themselves in Finland, this is the package you get. I want to read the updated asylum reception procedures from Finland as at 20th of March 2023, which is to say that the situation of people in Afghanistan is worse than what it used to be. Are you an asylum seeker from Afghanistan in Finland? Read below for current information about the processing of your application, because terrorists is in charge of the country. But for the past 20 years, America pumped billions and billions of dollars into Afghanistan, trying to prevent this calamity from happening. After 23 years, they couldn't prevent it. They penetrated the government, penetrated the army, even penetrated the presidency of Afghanistan. Upon all the money and all the ammunition America pumped into Afghan government, they failed. Today, this is what they can get in Finland and other parts of the world. So when this thing updated just 7 days ago, a week ago, it means that the situation in Afghanistan now is worse. The Finnish Immigration Service has updated its guideline on the processing of asylum application from Afghans, specifically for them. So by the time Nigeria is down and you are fighting Simon Ekpa, you will be looking for how, when Canada updates their asylum application for Biafra people or for people fleeing from Nigeria, you'll be waiting for when United Home Office in United Kingdom updates their asylum application for people fleeing from Nigeria, from Tinubu and his group. Now, the changes concern especially you if you are an Afghan woman or girl who is in Finland, or you are a Hazara or a Sharia Muslim from the provinces of Nangarhar or Kunar, from the cities of Kabul, Mazar al-Sharif, and Kunduz. So what they are telling you now is that the situation of Afghanistan is worse in those areas, provinces that I'm mentioning now. And nobody can do anything to those residing in that place. We are now talking about those who already found themselves in Finland. So how do you now leave this? Afghanistan and come to Finland? That is if you are lucky. We grant asylum. Now, immigration of Finland is now telling the Afghanistan people that if you are from these areas mentioned, automatically you are going to have express paper. You are going to be granted express asylum because the place has been taken over, and it is, you know, if you go there, back there as a fan woman or girl, your life is in serious danger. This is what we are running away from in Nigeria. This is what we are trying to avoid. Now, refugee status in Finland, we grant asylum refugee status in Finland to all Afghan women and girls, as well as Hazaras and Shia Muslims who come from the provinces of Nagara or Kunar, or from the cities of Kabul, Mazar Sharif, or Kunduz. Now, I want to reveal one secret to you. What is the similarity between Afghanistan and Nigeria? They say I am preaching hate speech. Do you know that you just heard that if you are from a Shia Muslim from Afghan, you will be granted, as a woman, you'll be granted asylum in Finland. What does that tell you? What it tells you is that the people that are killing people in those areas are not the Shias. Rather, they are the Sunnis. Do you know the religion that Boko Haram and the Buhari belong to? Both the late and the present one. Do you know the religion they belong to? They belong to the Sunni Muslims. And they are also against Shia Muslims in Nigeria. So when you hear that what is operating in Nigeria is the Taliban of Nigeria, don't doubt it. What you see while they are fighting Zakazi in Zaria, Zakazi is a Shia. Is a Shia leader in Nigeria. So they are fighting to eliminate them. Shia Muslims in Nigeria, they don't want to see them. The Sunni, which Buhari and all the Boko Haram members, including this Shetima, all of them represent, are the one in charge of Afghanistan. And that is why this particular video here is very, very important to you. We give you lecture, educate you so that you are not going to fall into the pit. You must listen to us and get yourself educated.
Hello and welcome to A Spirited Debate. I'm Lauren Green. Boko Haram has been terrorizing Nigeria's Christian community for years now, victimizing those who would stand in the group's way of creating an Islamic state. Christian Solidarity International is on the ground in Nigeria, working with victims to give them support they need. Frank Mayok is the program manager of Nigeria's projects and joins me now to explain the religious tensions smoldering in this region. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
You know, the interesting thing about Boko Haram, which I didn't know before, is that they really come out of Sudan. This is, and we know the strife that was in Sudan, where they broke the country in two. So explain where they come from.
Well, I can put it this way. Nigeria, after independence, the first two missions they have, one was in London and one was in New York. The third mission after that was in Sudan. And there is a reason for that. Sudan is the shortcut to Mecca. Someone from Nigeria, they go through Chad and go to Sudan and then go to the Mecca for the pilgrim.
The Mecca, to go to Mecca,
yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And because of that, there are a lot of Nigerians who go to Sudan on the way to Mecca. Mm-hmm. And when they come back and they're poor, they stay there. Mm-hmm. And Sudan become their own country. Now, when the Islamic government come to Sudan in 1998, and their agenda was to Islamize Sudan in general, they were working with Nigerians. They were working with Osama bin Laden. When Osama bin Laden was pushed out from Sudan, he took with him one group of the terror, and then another group left in Sudan, and the third group was sent out to disturb the neighboring country. Part of those groups were Boko Haram, who were sent to Nigeria. And the idea is Sudan believed that the people who are ruling Nigeria now are not extremely enough, like the way it used to be. So the Boko Haram, people who start Boko Haram, they did the training in Khartoum with Osama bin Laden, and then they were sent to Nigeria.
So there's all Al-Qaeda ties.
It's all Al-Qaeda. Boko Haram is the Taliban of Nigeria. That is the way I can put it.
Boko Haram is the Taliban of Nigeria. Boko Haram is the Taliban of Nigeria. I want you to, Boko Haram is the Taliban of Nigeria. Now, if you understand this particular phrase, then you must understand what I'm doing this evening. If Boko Haram is the Taliban of Nigeria, what does that tell you when the immigration in Finland is granting asylum to people who are Shia Muslims from Afghanistan? What does that tell you? What it tells you is that the terrorists controlling Afghanistan, which is the Taliban controlling Afghanistan, are not Shia Muslims. They are Sunni Muslims. So, and again, let us read. This is what you should do if you are a Hazara or a Shia Muslims from the above mentioned region, or a woman or a girl, which it means that if you are in the region mentioned and you are a Shia Muslim, your life is under serious threat. Just like the life of Zakazi and his Shia movement is under threat in Nigeria. Exactly the same thing. So, can you now connect the dot? What is happening is that if you do not support the disintegration of Nigeria, all of you will end up running away from Nigeria, where some countries, if you succeed in entering a country in Europe, they will now recognize you as a refugee who is running from Taliban of Nigeria when they have taken over. For those fighting me today, thinking that you are fighting me, you will run away if we do not succeed, and God will never allow you to make us not to succeed. But this is what is await you. I am telling you the fact. Biafra must come this year. We must exit Nigeria this year. Because when this thing happens, all these people that are now looking for our head will not be there for you. All these people that are looking for Simon Ekpa to crucify will not be there. They will only say, okay, we can give you a temporary protection. Come and stay in our country. While they will look for another way to go into deal with the terrorists that have taken over your land. That is politics. It is very dirty. They will place sanction on them. The United Nations gave to Taliban. The Taliban for the human rights abuses and all that against Afghanistan people. Do you know the condition they gave them? They say they must denounce Al-Qaeda before they can recognize the government of Taliban. Because there is nothing. And if Afghanistan have some kind of natural resources that interest the world, okay, they will be ready to go for it. They will tell you, oh, okay, just denounce Al-Qaeda, we'll denounce it, do this one, they do it, and they will recognize you. And the worst part of it is that the Taliban don't even need them to recognize them. Once Saudi Arabia is there, Turkey is there, all these Arab countries recognize them. They don't need America, they don't need Europe, they don't need Canada, they don't need Australia. They don't need anybody apart from the Arab country. And Arab countries will recognize them because they are the real Islamic State, which is the dream of every one of them. I want to make it very clear. I'm not against Muslims. I'm not against Islamic people. I have them very good people, very good friends. But the truth is that we cannot be forced to become what we don't want to be. So, for those thinking that Simon Ekpa is doing hate speech, this is the hate speech. And if this is the definition of hate speech, be my guest, because this hate speech I'm going to feed you with it. Today, people from Afghanistan, they are giving them asylum already. They're advertising it, say, come, if you are from this place, just come and take your asylum. There is no need questioning you whether your life is in danger because telling you that asking you, if you go back, will you be killed? Because if you go back, they will be killed. So I want people to understand what we are doing. Because if you do not support the disintegration so that Biafra will get their independence out of this impunity, your situation will come to this level. And it will come very soon. But we will never allow that to happen. And that's why we have always maintained that with or without you, Biafra will come. So, again, because of the information I'm bringing to you today, connecting the dot, the people you see here are the Taliban of Nigeria, that they are now following the same templates in a different radicalized way to Islamize Nigeria.
This goes beyond petty sentiment or politics. It's about finding practical solutions to a national challenge. For the past 7 years, Operation Safe Corridors continued to de-radicalize and rehabilitate former Boko Haram members, removing valuable manpower from the insurgents and giving these clients a second chance at life. Landry Adiemi, TVC News, Gombe.
All those things you just heard are all lies, complete lie, fallacy.
Who are these people that become members of Boko Haram? Who are they? Are they the disenfranchised or unemployed? Who are they?
These are coming from the two tribes in Nigeria, Fulani and Hausa. Boarding to Chad, there is a state called Borno. Those people, it's easy for them to cross to Chad and go to Sudan and go to the Makkah. And when they come back, in 1998, the Sudan government opened up the scholarship for the young Nigerian to go for education. But those people were sent to the training camp to be terror. So they are the young Nigerian who are educated, who go to Sudan and they pretend they are going for a scholarship, and they were trained there and then sent back to Nigeria.
And these are the Boko Haram?
And those are the Boko Haram members.
From January 2012 to July of 2013, Boko Haram bombed, burned, or attacked 50 churches, killing at least 366. Why are they going after Christians?
They believe that they should be the one to rule the Nigeria, especially when Goodluck Johnson, the president, who is the president of Nigeria currently, is a Christian from the south. And I think that set them off, that how could the Christian be a president in the country where there is a Muslim. They believe that the country should be ruled by Sharia law. And if you can see to Nigeria, the 12 states in the north, they apply the Sharia law in the country, even though there are minority Muslims who live with them, Christian, but still they apply the Sharia law. So to them is that they should take all the Nigerian to be ruled by Islamic law. So they are not happy with the system of the government in Nigeria currently.
The level of violence, we are just now learning about the Boko Haram because of the violence, because they've kidnapped these hundreds of Christian schoolgirls. What motivates them to do that particularly? Because they've been burning churches and burning and killing people. What motivated to kidnap these girls? But what can the government do, and what are they trying to do?
Well, I think the government in Nigeria is in a very tough situation with my work in Nigeria with the victim of Boko Haram. You know, the Nigerian military is made up with the different tribes and different religions, and it's very hard for them to fight the Boko Haram. I think that is one of the reasons the Nigerian army is unable to crack the Boko Haram. Because
they'd be fighting against each other.
Of course,
themselves.
Right. If you go to attack Boko Haram, then news will leak to them easily from inside the military. And that is one of the reasons that the government is not doing well.
Are you hearing it? And that is why I have to play this video again. I want to connect all the dots. After connecting all the dots, I will then show you some videos that will shock some of you. And these videos, please, if you are streaming the broadcast,
fellow Nigerian,
those of you streaming this broadcast, after this video, I'm going to bring a very horrific images, what this particular Taliban of Nigeria has done to indigenous people in Nigeria. And I will advise you, if you are streaming on YouTube, not to just put something else, so the YouTube will not delete your account. If you are streaming on Facebook, please don't broadcast this particular segment, because they will remove your channel. So after this video, I'm going to display images. Those who will be privileged to see these images are those who will be watching through the Enter Biafra. Please, if you watch this particular segment that is starting from now after this video, but if you have the heart to refresh your brain of what this terrorist has done to indigenous people in Nigeria, and the worst situation is coming, because they are not going to stop until they achieve their aim, just like they did in Afghanistan. It took them 23 years in Afghanistan upon all the military equipment, money, billions of dollars that America pumped into Afghanistan. The mind, don't watch after this particular video. But if you have the mind, let me refresh your memory and see the reason you must support the exit of Biafra from Nigeria this year. Because the worst situation is coming, sooner than you expect. It can start from your village. It can start from your lineage. It can start from your siblings. It can start from anybody you know. So when it is happening to other people, don't think it is far away from you. So I want you to connect everything I'm doing today so that it will make sense to you. So please, our autopiloted media team, you must not. If you want to see it after this video, I'm going to make it, announce it again before I start, so that it will not cut anybody unaware. All right.
Excellence for Africa. My mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attacks. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US-trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not.
Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. There were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome to the program, to this last segment, where we are going to show some images. right. Please, autopiloted media team that are streaming this broadcast, please, it is time to either put something, cover your screen, so that the idiot will not go and start reporting your page for deletion. And then those of you who don't have the heart to watch what I'm about to show you, please, I will also advise that you excuse us. Those of you watching through the Enter Biafra, please excuse us if you don't have the heart to So if you don't have the heart to stand, please excuse us. Excuse us and then come back in the next few minutes, okay? Come back like after 3 or 5 minutes. Please, come back after 5 minutes, please. Are you all gone? And those of you coming, are you in? We are going to put... after that jingle, the image will start coming. Let's go there. We are saying we want to be free. It is not only Biafra that is going to be free this year. A lot of nations will break. Nigeria is going to break into pieces. And we, the Biafra people, are going to make it possible. I am telling you now, it is not a hidden thing. It is going to happen this year. Those of you who are planning to have a election in 2023, which is next month, you are going to fail. We will disappoint you, and you will disappoint yourself. All right, here we go. I want you to understand that in order for them to achieve their aim of Fulanizing us or Fulanizing Nigeria, they have to change the demography, okay? They have to change a lot of things through killings and all that. And here is just a reflection of what you already know. This is the reflection of something that has happened that some of you may have forgotten. The Fulanization of Nigeria, killings of indigenous people, being shielded. The killers of these people were being shielded by the Nigerian military today. You don't see this anywhere in any news. And for those who think that Simon Ekpa is having hate speech, I want to ask you a question. If in your country people are being butchered like this because of their religious belief, because they don't want to be what you think them to be, are you going to take it? If you are in a country, a woman is butchered like this, are you going to sit back and watch while people are getting killed and you are living in diaspora and nobody is talking about it? If you are in your country and children and women are being butchered like this, are you going to keep quiet and watch this thing happen when the government of Nigeria are directly responsible for this? Supporting, aiding, and shielding the terrorists. If you are in your country, are you going to allow your citizens to be treated like this by the Nigerian military? And this military, you see, are part of the repentant Boko Haram that I have just shown to you today. Will you keep quiet and say, I don't want to be accused of being or inciting violence or hate speech, and not speak against the injustice being meted on your own people? If you are in your country, are you going to watch your youth being slaughtered by the government that's supposed to protect them? This is what is happening in entire Nigeria. It is not just about the Biafra alone. But this is what is going on. And that is why when we fight, we don't fight for ourselves. We fight also for those who do not have anybody speaking for them. The Middle Belt in Nigeria, especially after the Biafra genocide. This is what Simon Ekpa is fighting for. This is a schoolgirl. If you are in your country, will you look at an innocent girl returning or going to school and was killed by the Fulani terrorists? Are you going to sit back and watch because she is not your daughter? She is not your family member. She is not your sibling. We are the people that care and we respect human dignities. We respect as a shrine in international law. So how will you have a government that will fund the killings of their own citizens? And they have nothing to offer other than planning to take over other people's land. If you are in your country and your young men are being treated, even animals cannot be treated this way. You see, after killing them, the Boko Haram military, probably a repentant Boko Haram army, is stepping on them. And they dump them like this and they are stepping on them. Is that how to treat people? Look at, this is what the terrorist does to our children. If you, as a human being, you are in Nigeria, I'm telling you what you are seeing today is the worst, some of the worst images you can see anywhere in the world. This is what the international community is not aware of. This is what nobody knows anything about. And when you see the anger in us, the anger is coming from somewhere. When you see us being outraged on social media, shouting like mad people, it's because our eyes have seen it all. If you are in your country and something like this is happening, will you keep quiet and allow it to go on because you don't want to be tagged the terrorist for defending these children? Will you say you don't want to be called a troublemaker, inciting violence, because you want to defend these innocent children? These are the people I am fighting for. These are the people I am fighting for. That is the people that made me to have sleepless night every day, to come to social media and shout. The images I'm showing you now is just some few selected images. If you are in your country, will you see such thing happening to your own people and you keep quiet? You know, it is always very easy for somebody to stay somewhere and tell you how you are inciting violence, how you are doing this, how you are doing that. Yet, they don't know that the anger is coming from somewhere. This is what we are fighting. This is what we want to live. This is why we have seen something many people don't see. And if you are in my shoe and you have a good heart for your people, will you keep quiet? I am asking, these are the things that the Boko Haram repentant, both those that were not part of the army and those that are part of the army, are doing in our land today, in order to put fear on people not to talk. If you talk, you get killed. This is almost the same age with Kamsi that I just showed the video of how they abducted him from his own home. A child of just 10 years old was molested, traumatized with guns and AK-47 welding men. If you are in my shoe, are you going to keep quiet seeing all these things because it doesn't concern you? This is the crimes against humanity that is propelling us to do what we are doing today, to say enough is enough. We need a country where human life can be valued. We need a country where people will have fear of God. We need a country where we can love each other. We need a country where our culture can bind us together. We need a country where our value system, way of life, can be a very big, significant tool in binding us together to love one another. Today in Nigeria, it is not possible. We don't have any culture in Nigeria that binds us and Fulanis together. We don't have any culture in Nigeria that binds us and Boko Haram people together. In Biafra, we have one culture that binds us together. We have the same way of life that binds us together. We have that bind us together. So if you are in my shoe, are you going to be in Europe or Finland enjoying yourself and allow your people to be killed this way? This is the handwork of Fulanese. You have not even seen any image. This is the handwork of the terrorist government in question and turn it to Islamic State. And you have not seen anything. I want you to understand that when you see us talking, the anger is too much. And this particular platform today, the Enter Biafra, is serving its purpose, because with Enter Biafra, even when they will report, you know, the highest they can do is to tell me to edit the broadcast, and I will edit it. But nobody can close it, because this is our own. So that you will understand why we are doing what we are doing, and the reason you must support the disintegration of Nigeria to end this impunity. I am doing this specifically for those whose job is to say that Simon Ekpa is inciting violence. I am doing this. This is the Nigerian army torturing Biafrans. I am doing this so that all of you will understand that there is a reason why you must support what we are doing. There is a reason why you must support. There is a reason. Look at how this boy was butchered. We will continue to show it. I will also make sure that I present this same image to the next meeting we are having. And more of the images will come. For the world to know that we have a genuine concern. We have a genuine concern that leaving Nigeria is the best thing that will happen to our people. If you are me, or if you are my, in my position or in my shoe, will you see a woman, innocent woman, butchered like this, and you keep quiet? Will you not do worse than what I'm doing? Will you not do something even worse than what I'm doing to see that your people will be free from this evil entity? If you are in my shoe, are you going to watch how people are getting killed every day and you don't raise armies to stand and defend the land whenever these killers come around? Are you going to fold your hand when there is opportunity or possibility to raise armies of men of valor that will stand in defense of these helpless women and children? Are you going to just be selfish? Are you going to be selfish and watch people being slaughtered like this in order to create fear and make people leave their ancestral land to IDP camps, and the Fulani comes to take over the land? with the shield of the Nigerian army? Are you that selfish? Are you going to look as a kid that knows nothing in this life? His two eyes were plucked off by this nomadic terrorist. And this kid is sitting like this. The only sin he has committed was to be born in Nigeria. And this is happening in our own land. And we saw this and many more and decided to say enough is enough. We must fight. We must raise army. We must get weapons. We must build defense. We must make sure that they no longer slaughter our people again. Because at the end of the day, the highest you can get is to get asylum. The highest that the Western world can do to you is to grant you asylum. When they grant you asylum, other people you left behind, they are still there. I am living in Finland today comfortably. So if I want, I will become a callous. I will become heartless. I am comfortable. I can eat even 5 times a day if I want. But today, I am losing everything for Biafra to make sure that we made history and protect and save lives in our land. To make sure that somebody have to do something. And every mechanism must be put in place to make sure that we succeed in what we are doing. Today they tag us all manner of names. They call us terrorists, they call us this, because we raise armies of men of valor to make sure that these killings and the images you see today do not happen again in our land. This is the story, a true story of Nigeria, and it is happening all over Nigeria. It is not just in our land. The evidences are everywhere. So, if you come across this video, I'm doing today, and going forward, because our platform is working very well now, going forward, we will be doing this every now and then, bringing different evidences of atrocities against our people that you can't see anywhere in the media. Maybe that will touch you to know that you can't continue to fight Simon Ekpa. You're not fighting me. Because tomorrow, it could be you. You know, one thing that sometimes amazes me is that some of the people that are attacking me on social media, calling me to come to Nigeria, if something like this happened in their village, there is nobody to defend them. Nobody. I am telling you, it is still the Biafra people and Simon Ekpa that will intervene. Some of them have nothing. There is nothing anywhere, not even vigilante in their village. They still depend on the security we provide. Whether they like us or they hate us, they're going to depend on that security. And the reason why we are going to be doing this without any boundary is because we are fighting for a nation. So in a nation, you are not going to support or defend this one because he supports you, or you don't need to defend this one because he doesn't support you. No. The Biafra we are fighting for is from the heart, and we need to defend every Biafran, no matter who you are. The foundation of protecting every Biafran, no matter who you are, is what we are putting in practice. And that's why when they are being attacked in Lagos, we have to rise up and speak for them. Even when they were the one championing, Simon Ekpa must be kidnapped, Simon Ekpa must do this, must do that. But when they run into trouble, because I know in their heart they are Biafrans, We don't leave anybody behind. So if you are one of those who have always attacked Simon Ekpa, who always see Simon Ekpa as your enemy because you are not the one doing what Simon Ekpa is doing, it is time you retrace your step. If you are one of those who have come to ask me, where is your countdown? While we were counting down, you were campaigning for P2B, and then after P2B have lost monumentally, you come back to ask what is your countdown? Where is your countdown? How can we have a countdown when you have fought every step of the way? The picture you see today could be you. We are going to receive calls, and after this call, we will close. But before that calls, I have an announcement to make, a very important announcement. Before this announcement, I want to play this audio of Onyendu as usual.
Who don't understand our mission unless they are in the spirit. For mortals to understand what we have come to do, they have to align their will with that of heaven. That is why this very morning, as always, and in keeping with everything that we hold very dear, we come forth to proclaim the goodness of the Most High, to also ensure that Biafra is restored. That is a very simple mission. It's not complicated. Go and bring Biafra. They never said go and become a freedom fighter. They never said go and be conducting rally every year. It never said go and become popular or famous. They never said we should come to do what others have done. Okike said, pave the way. I have paved the way. I will command all the angels of heaven to make sure that IPOB is given enough protection to ensure that this my kingdom comes as it is here in heaven. That is our mission. That is our commission. That is our instruction, and we must execute it. We are truthful people. We are honest. We are sincere. We don't prevaricate. We don't retreat. We don't surrender, as our enemies have just recently discovered. They can keep lying. I told the zoo, and I'm a if you're a journalist and you're worth your salt, because I did not give them money, they don't want to write the truth. You will eventually speak the truth. We will force journalism in the zoo to change. To be truthful and bold, to speak the truth. The same way, by the time we finish, no idiot can open his or her mouth and say I'm from Nigeria, because the name doesn't exist. We are winning on that one already. People are coming to their senses now. No more Nigeria, people are telling us where they come from. That is better. By the time we finish with the vagabonds called journalists in the zoo, they will begin to report the truth. They will begin to hold office holders to account. They will become more incisive. They will become more investigative. They will become more assertive. They will push for the truth. The reason why people are suffering is because there is no truth. People believe in lies. And when you're lying, you're doing so brazenly. Radio Biafra will drive away all these demons. If you're an IPOB and you're used to lying, you're an IPOB, you don't know what you're in Atwasi, your days are numbered. I hate liars. I can't stand them. I'm going to YouTube. I cannot stand them. Go and search your conscience. You have to be of good conduct that you could gather. Everything in life works in perfect alignment with the will of nature. You cannot be a liar and a thief and a kidnapper, and you want Biafra to come. You are dreaming.
All right, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. The announcement we're going to make this evening is as follows very briefly, and then we go into question and answer for those who have questions to ask. This evening, and excommunication of Victor Obinna Uzaganobi. The suspension of Victor is hereby lifted, and he is now welcome back to the family, and treat him as one of us. You go and conduct yourself. You know, I have not spoken with you. I have not contacted you. I have not, I know you have tried to reach to me, but I do not need to speak with you to know when things have changed. We will still be watching you with one eye. For now, from this night, your suspension is lifted. You're welcome. And we need to receive calls today. One moment. If you want to make call, and if you're watching from Enter Biafra or the call is already coming, you're welcome to the program. Hello? Hello? You're welcome.
Hello?
You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon.
Good evening. There.
Thank you.
There.
Please, Obi, there is something I just want to talk about. It's becoming like a problem. It's because of this, you know why you are banned in this and YouTube and all that. It's because of these images. We, the Biafrans that are watching you, that are inside this Enter Biafra, we know all this. If you can keep them or minimize them, so that because there are many people that are sharing it in both Facebook and YouTube, this will enable the YouTube also to ban them. Thereby, we will lose the places that we can evangelize.
I don't understand. I don't understand when you start watching me. When did you join this program?
Me?
Yes.
Right from the time you started,
No.
in 2019.
No. When did you join this program? When did you join this program today?
Oh, sorry. No, I joined late. Sorry. if I missed the point, yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's
I
why.
joined late.
Yes, that's why I'm asking that question, because I told everybody to either cover their screen and don't show it. You know, everybody screaming, streaming the program. I gave that particular notification before sharing it. So nobody that is broadcasting on broadcasting this particular program will air these images. So I already gave that warning before sharing it. So, and that's what we should be doing, because there are people who need to see these images, and we can't just hide it anymore.
Yes.
We have our platform. That is the dividend of having your own private platform.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to, to share.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Nice.
All right. You're welcome to the program. The line is open, and we need to show you how it works. Those of you who don't know how to use Enter Biafra, we need to show you how it works. So if you are watching from Enter Biafra, hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello? All right, so if you are watching from Enter Biafra, you need to go here to this mic. Click on the mic, and a menu like this will come up, and you are going to click call us, and that's as simple as that. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. So go to the Enter Biafra channel 2, open the link either from Twitter or from any place, and then when you enter, you go to this particular listing here. You click on it, mic. It will bring a menu. You click on call, and the call will come. And if I am on call, it will busy you or keep you waiting or go to voicemail. When we are receiving video call, you click on this, and you're going to have the video call directly here. You're welcome to the program. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
All right, you're welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Emeka Onyeke. I'm calling you from Cyprus.
Emeka Onyeke?
Yeah.
You are from Enugu province?
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you for your good work you are doing. And again, concerning the issue about the little boy they arrested today, this shows us that Nigeria have come to destroy every one of us. In North, I can see how the little kid from North, they have the right to do, but this little boy, only that the boy just speak his own mind. He didn't do anything, just he's doing his own thing, saying his own mind. These people come to arrest him, come to kidnap him, just like that. So, if
Are you there? Okay, we lost him. The issue of Kamsi, the little boy, we've given the local government chairman 48 hours, and I know that response have received some response from him. The local government chairman claimed he has no hand in it. We are not going to believe that. The local government chairman claimed that he is doing everything to see the boy released, that nobody know where they pick him to take him to. The king of the village or the king of the place also claimed that they have no knowledge about it. But we are holding the local government chairman responsible. So after 48 hours and the boy is not released, then they are going to hear from Biafra people. You're welcome. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Good evening from here.
Thank you so much, yeah. I really appreciate what you are doing, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've been trying to reach you this Enter Biafra, but it's like network. This is my first time of getting through, sir.
Wow. It is very, very easy.
I don't know how to put the word, but I really appreciate what you are doing, sir. And God will continue to bless you, strengthen you more and more. I feel like I don't even know when tears is just falling out of my eyes by this image
coming out, and some of our Biafran brothers and sisters, they are still talking about one Nigeria. I don't know. I don't know where they put their brand. Many of them went to school and they're educated, and some of them have traveled to different countries and see how things run there. They cannot try to bring those things back to their home people. Rather, they are pushing one Nigeria, pushing themselves, endangering people, poor masses, endangering their lives, putting their life in it, because the way they have access to internet, there's many people that don't have the same access they have, but they are using their own to endanger people's life. Because if they can use that internet and propagate the word of Biafra out, even though if they did not mention Biafra, but the way they will put it, people will understand that.
Are you there? Are you there? Oh, we lost him. Please call back, call back. The line is on, the line is on. The line is on. You're welcome to the program.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening from here. You're welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening. I'm overexcited. This is the first time I've been able to call.
Wow.
I'm been following you for a very long time.
You're welcome.
And I'm calling somewhere from the zoo.
You're welcome.
God will bless you richly. Amen. God will give you strength to carry this burden that you have made up your mind to carry. And you will not carry it for nothing.
Yes, see.
And for giving us hope that this year we are going to get Biafra, we are very much assured, and personally I'm very happy, and I believe you. That spirit that is following you, that is leading you, that is controlling you, that spirit will give us Biafra. But please, I want to beg you for something.
Right.
I saw the chart of map of Biafra that you brought out in your last broadcast.
Yes.
And I was a little bit hurt with that map because I'm from Esa Central in Edo State, and my uncle was a Biafra soldier.
Okay.
That was how I knew I'm a Biafran. My uncle, my direct uncle, two of them was a Biafra soldier. I met them alive. They told me everything about the Biafra war. My dad was a bomb disposer. He's still alive till today, and he told me about Biafra. So I was surprised when I saw the map, and I did not see my location in the map. So please, what is happening?
Where did you see the map?
The 32 states that you listed out. The states that you listed out on YouTube, there's a map that contains the 32 states that you listed out. And those 32 states that you listed are the ones that came out from data, which is 4 states. I did not see my location. I did not see my location there.
How can you see your location? When did you see map?
I didn't get you, sir.
Did you see any map?
No, what I'm saying is that the locations that you call, that is the state from those listen, this is part of Ondo State.
Okay, listen.
You didn't say anywhere that's part of Edo State. Each part of Edo State is added to it and all that.
Okay, now listen. You see.
Okay, sir.
We are not going to leave anybody who wants to be a Biafran behind. Okay. Now, if you what I called there is no map there, so that's if you see map, maybe you are going to see yourself in the map.
Okay.
But yeah, because what I called is different from map. What I called is the name of the state and the capitals.
Okay, sir.
Capital of the proposed capital of the state. And then also in each state, we are going to have 15 local government and 5 districts. So each state will have 15 local government and each state will have 5 districts. So you wait until we get there before you can say you are not part of, you have not seen yourself there. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Because each state that we have is going to comprise of 15 local government. So if you are part of Biafra, you're definitely going to be there. And then there is always, even not only you, there are people that will have opportunity to be added when they want, because some people may even come when they see that everything is set. Okay, they may not of it now, but when the things are set, they are coming and say they want to join Biafra. So what we have now is the people that we have consulted and we are very sure that they are part of us and they are supporting what is going on. So that's where you see it. But when the map comes, which we have not made it public yet, you are going to see yourself there. But let me tell you that in the history of Biafra, this is the first time something like that is coming out. Do you agree with me? Not even in Nigeria. The history of Biafra struggle, this is the first time ever that there is a structure, a state structure. This particular state structure did not start today. Okay? It did not start from us. It is something that they have done, a job that they have done many years ago. But you know, people have activated, and those behind the scene have to believe that yes, the right people are now here before this kind of thing can start coming out. So it did not just come from nowhere.
And sir, the Fulani, they have taken over all those areas from Auchi down to Ekoma, down to, as if you are going in the road to Benin, from Ekoma to Benin. They have taken over all the bushes. Even if you go into the town, they are not everywhere.
Any place they kill, any place there are terrorists and killing people, let our intelligence know. Just come to a program like this and say it, and leave the rest. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right, the line is open. Those people that are writing me about some questions, somebody wrote me, some of these questions, are not really something that I will start addressing, but I want them to call and ask those questions. For those who are, if you know that I responded to you to call. Don't call me on WhatsApp. I am not taking WhatsApp call. If you want to call me, you go to enter Biafra and call. We have stopped taking WhatsApp call. I don't know why you are calling me on WhatsApp. Let me block the ass off. You're welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
There we Oh. You're welcome to the program.
Hello, Simon. Am I not coming out?
You are coming out very clear. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. My name is David. I'm calling from Benin. Hello?
Hello, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
All right, so if I'm coming out now, then because your voice is coming out 2 times on my phone.
Okay, so off your distance, off what you are watching from, or mute. Mute yourself where you are listening to me from Enter Biafra. Are you
okay,
there?
let me just call back. Let me call back.
Oh my goodness. All right. Are you there? Hello? Hello? Okay, we can't hear you at all. Hello? Hello? Yes, are you there?
I thank you for the good job and the following from Mauritius Island.
I can't hear you.
I'm from Mauritius Island, and I've been watching your program since all this while.
Okay.
I thank you for your good job. I thank you for all you've been doing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I thank you for the good job. I'm watching your program from Mauritius Island.
From Mauritius? Wow.
Yeah, from Mauritius Island. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thank you. I thank you for your good work. Thank you for the good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Those asking how they can share on Enter Biafra, if you look at those asking how they can share on Enter Biafra, look at the screen that is share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on email, share on all the share is there. Just look at if you are using phone, look at on top of the screen. If you are using laptop or so, also check here. Let me show it to the screen so you can see. It is very easy to share. If you look here on top of here, you're going to see share. This is Facebook. This is Twitter. This is tweet. And then if you click on this plus, you are going to see many possibility, many channels to share. You're going to see Facebook, LinkedIn. You see this copy link. You see Facebook Messenger, PayPal. You see this Mastodon, Parler, MeWe, Google Room, Classroom, Twitter, Pinterest. All of them, Kik, Skype. And then they go on and on. You can send the email. You can see Reddit. You can see Trimmer. You can see WordPress, Amazon Wish, Yahoo Mail, WhatsApp. Everything you can share to almost every social media here. So you see Line, you see Live Journal, you see MySpace. All of them are here. So which one again? Most of you using Ulink. All right, you're welcome to the program. Who is on the line, please? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
I must say I really do appreciate your work. Thank you very much. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you live and clear. I can hear you very clear.
Okay, thank you. What I want to say is this little boy that was kidnapped, you know, I don't know your thoughts over it. No, I'm not sure if you like come back to actually speak. Many of us are actually waiting for you to speak over this issue. I know that, you know, because this is really a blow to our face.
I don't understand that people are waiting for me to speak.
Yeah, like a person like me, I'm be waiting, for you to speak over it, you know.
So I don't know. Some of you, are you on Twitter?
You say what?
Are you on Twitter?
No, I'm not on Twitter. I'm using the earpiece. I just paused this thing, what's it called? I just just thought where I was watching it from.
Okay, so you are not on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter, yes. I'm on Twitter, of course.
So
I'm on Twitter,
do you follow me on Twitter?
Yes, I do. I do follow you.
And you have not come across...
No, I saw when you write I show that we are going to take another, if
what exactly... So what exactly...
The main effort was still waiting, maybe if you come online like this, that maybe you will speak over it and all that.
And then when did you start watching this program?
So that's it. But anyway, I don't know, because what really happens really blow to our face is like a less doubt to us. Like these people they don't have any value of respect for us. For them to come to our community and kidnap a little boy, and nothing is actually going on about it. So
I don't know. When did you start watching this program?
From the beginning.
From the beginning. Did you see when I was showing the boy?
Yes, I see where you showed, but you did speak over it and all that.
I don't need to speak anything over it. I have spoken, I have tweeted, the local government chairman have responded, and work is going on the ground. So the local government chairman have responded and denied everything, so I have the information. So we are doing something. It's not just talking on social media, okay?
Okay, sir. All right, sir. I respect you, sir.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. We still have like a few more calls to take, and we'll call it a day. I think we're not going to take videos today. Those waiting for video, please. I can see Fanny Chiku on the video side. So tomorrow we can take video. We'll take one more call. Who is going to be the last caller? You're welcome to the program. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Good evening from here.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Are you there? Hello? Hello? All right, we also lost him. All right, our call section is over. May God bless you. May God bless Mazi Kano. May God bless Sunday Boho. May God bless Professor Banji Kintoye. God bless all of you. May God bless someone and their husband. May God bless our media. May God bless our Eastern Security Network. May God bless our Liberation Army. May God bless all of you, our Iways, our Ozos. May God bless the Indi Chase, all the Ezewan and Eze, all of you, the Reverend Fathers, the pastors, the Reverend Sisters, all of you. May God bless all of you for your prayer and standing with us. From here, from me, is good evening. See you tomorrow.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him.